Well, we're live. We have no microphones. We're on the phone, but this is how we're doing it, man. We can still get ourselves a little more light here.
Could also use this as a
Candlelight,
mic.
man. Candlelight is
That
I'm
way
not
more
worried.
flattering.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
As long as they can hear us, I think we're going to be doing just fine. If you guys can hear us all right, sound off and let me know, man. We got 154 people back, so thanks to everybody who came back. We do appreciate y'all. A little bit of technical difficulties there at the start, but it is what it is, man. I don't consort with those of the robot race, so sometimes it's kind of tough for me to get them going. And we're always kind of on shade tree time anyway, so y'all knew we were showing up a little bit late. I will add, this is not the latest we've ever been. So I'm still going to go ahead and say that we're not doing that bad. All right, everyone can hear us good. No mics on the phone. It's all good, man. We can do it like this. We don't need no fancy cameras, no nothing like that. We got an iPhone, that's good enough. All right, well, today is the culmination of 7 months, however long it is. 7 months of everybody working together, of driving across the country multiple times to pick up bikes every which way. I will say hundreds of hours in the garage, working on bikes, fixing bikes, putting parts on them and fixing them up and giving them away and everything in between. It has been a very long 7 months, I will tell you that, but very rewarding, very fun, and it's all for Forgotten Angels. So that feels good to do good things, but like I said, all I ever really do is tell people about it, which is not quite as much as what you guys do, which is actually buy the raffle tickets. Obviously someone's going to win and be real nice to win, but not to sound like what's the word I'm looking for? Not to just lay a platitude out there, but at the risk of sounding corny, the real reward is doing the right thing and doing something good with your life. Doing something good to help somebody else who has less than you. But on top of the real reward of doing the right thing, there's also an actual reward that's getting given away as well. So that is still a thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and let David and Cindy talk a little bit here too, and say thanks to everybody. Can we pull this up? We pull this up on the computer, and we can use the computer to keep track of the chat.
Hey, everybody. Happy New Year from Forgotten Angels and David and I. First, I just want to tell everybody thank you for all the love and support everyone has shown us, through the years. It's not just this year. And we're looking forward to another new year with lots of wonderful things happening, lots of kids' lives that we're going to save with help from all of you guys. So can't thank you enough. You know how much we love you. And normally I'm not the one that talks, so here's David.
She talks in her sleep. Yeah, she does. Anyways, I just want to echo what Cindy said in terms of the support that we get. It's amazing. Every day there's either some email or a text message or even letters that come in the mail from people that want to support our mission. And I just can't be more grateful than I am for to be blessed with so many resources that we can help so many kids. So this year, we look to start 3 new facilities, one in Los Angeles, one in Portland, and then another here in Tampa, which we've already started. We have 2 more facilities that have been purchased since we actually started the fundraisers. And so there's a lot of great things that are happening, and so I just want to thank all of you for being a part of that. You guys are amazing, and you continue to be. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
No, we're expanding. That's the whole deal. That's the entire idea behind doing this and giving away all the bikes, and of course giving away also $250,000 is expansion. It's not just here. We don't want to do it just here. And this is a long road. I tell people this all the time, and this is something that sometimes will happen when we're working on bikes, and someone will go, "Why isn't this done yet?" Shay, come on in. You have to
We have to squeeze.
You're gonna have to get on this side of me.
There you go.
There you go. This will sometimes happen with bikes when someone goes like, "Why is this bike not ready yet?" Because this isn't a TV show; it's real life, and not everything gets ready on time, and sometimes there's roadblocks, and sometimes you just got to do stuff like help a friend move instead of work on a bike all day. We're not looking at tomorrow. We're looking at the next 10 years. And so that's what we're working towards. And so if you've come and seen the money we've raised and are hoping that the world's going to change tomorrow, I hate to disappoint you. But one of the things that I've learned when I learned that it is possible to change the world, you can affect the world, you can leave a large footprint. What I've learned is the real road to realizing that's possible is knowing that it doesn't happen overnight, and to not get frustrated and to be patient with how long things take. Change takes time, and it takes dedication, and it takes years and decades and generations of work to affect a change that can be felt throughout the entire world. But it is possible, and it's something we're doing together. It ain't gonna happen tomorrow, but with decades of hard work, it can.
Yeah.
So, huge thanks to everybody who's donated over the time. We have people out there who've donated thousands of dollars. They bought hundreds of raffle tickets. And, you always sit there and you go, that sounds weird. You go like, oh man, they've donated so much, I hope they win something. But it is still up to chance. And, $25 is more to somebody who has very little than $500 is to somebody who has a lot. So as I always say, every single donation has always been appreciated by Forgotten Angels, no matter how big, no matter how small. That's something that Dave and Cindy repeat to me all the time, and I see them say it to people all the time. We have people who would drive up and want to give them a $25, $50 check in person, and they are treated with the same gratitude and respect as somebody who gives a $5,000 check. And I've seen that with my own eyes. There might even be somebody I'm talking about a specific person, right now, but I know that this has happened multiple times. And that's not to take anything away from people who are huge donors and people who have donated thousands of dollars. I don't want to take anything away from those guys either, but I will say that every donation carries the same amount of weight. It carries the same amount of weight. It goes, hey, I'm willing to do something. I'm willing to sacrifice something out of my life, a percentage of what's mine, in order to help somebody who has nothing. And so even if you've only told somebody, even if you've only donated your time, energy, by sharing a video with someone you know or talking to someone you know about Forgotten Angels, that's still a donation that carries weight and means just as much as a monetary donation. And again, I don't want to take anything away from anybody who has donated a lot or money or anything of that nature. But I do want people to know that if you've ever told somebody about this, that is held in the highest esteem and the highest regard, and it's thought about, and you have everybody here's gratitude, and the gratitude of people who don't even know who you are, the people it benefits. That's the real gratitude, who don't even know you. So you should feel good about that, even if you've only ever told somebody about it.
Yeah, you guys killed it this year. Less than a year, over $600,000.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's pretty good.
That's
Good
more
for
than
a
pretty
year.
good.
That's pretty good for a year.
Yeah.
It blows me away to know that it was just us. And when I say just us, I would like it to not be just us, because I think a lot more could be done if it wasn't just us. But I will say that this was just us. So this raffle has never gone beyond my channel, the Shay Lisi channel, the Cami Bay channel, Blissful Ellie channel, anybody else who's ever made videos on it. There's a ton of people who have made videos on it. Rolling with T-Bone, 9 Mills on 2 Wheels. There's so many people who have made I'm leaving out dozens, if not hundreds, of other people who have made videos. But they're all people like in our crew. They're in our network. And so this is when I say change is possible. You can actually change the world. You can affect change. You guys have already done it to a certain degree. And that's with just us. That's with just what we've done here. That's just and you could say, between all the channels, that's, 350,000 people. It's not, though. If you talk about the core group of people who show up for every video, who show up to live streams, who show up like that, you're talking about more like less than 10,000 people. less than 10,000 people have affected this amount of change. I really think it's probably less than 10,000 people
Yeah.
that have done this, that have raised $600,000. You know, that's wild. That's just with 10,000 people. What could 100,000 people do? I don't think it'll be that exponential. I think there's like, you know, a diminishing return there eventually. But I'm just saying, if 10,000 people can do this, you imagine what we could do when we're 100,000 strong, which I do think will happen one day.
Oh,
I
it's
think
definitely gonna happen.
I think
Yeah.
that the message is righteous, the cause is good. I think that there's a reason that everybody out there, some of whom I've never met, feel the way that they do, and they feel the way that they do because it is a good cause. It is a righteous cause. It is something you can get behind and feel good about. And so when I say that we're 10,000 strong, being 100,000 strong does not sound out of reach for me. And that's not for us. That's not for, you know, the YouTube channel. I'm talking about that's for the network that we would call our extended family, Forgotten Angels.
Yeah, I find it amazing every single time I get on the live stream, and I've been on about like the last 6 or 7 of them. How many people, you know, reach out and have kind words to say. But what Josh said is so true. Cindy and I on a regular basis get either emails or phone calls from people that were told about us from somebody from the live stream
Right.
and locally, you
Right.
know.
And they don't even know anything about YouTube or anything like that.
No.
So that happens a lot. Companies that have charity dollars to spend, like you would, it becomes a rolling stone. You know, it's gathering momentum now. And when I tell you we're in the beginning phase, we're so in the beginning phase. I think that Cindy, how did the real beginning start with you getting prepaid cell phones out of your house?
And
Out
gift
of my
cards,
garage.
and gift cards out of the garage.
Gift cards and prepaid cell phones out of the garage, trying to just so, you know, these young people on the streets who had nothing, just so they had some way to communicate and live. That's how it started. How long ago was that?
No, it's been since 2015.
9 years.
Jeez.
We're on our 9th year.
9 years. That was 9 years ago. So when I say this doesn't happen overnight, it doesn't happen overnight.
No, it doesn't.
You know how it happens? By never giving up. One of my favorite things to say is that over a long enough timeline, success is assured. And if you ever stop trying, then failure is assured. The only way to succeed in changing the world is to never stop chipping away and never stop trying. And should that timeline extend beyond our lives, which obviously I hope it does, it feels pretty good to think about it extending past that and someone else picks up the mantle and they keep chipping away, well, over a long enough timeline, as long as nobody ever puts down the hammer and someone's always ready to pick it up, then success is assured.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main thing for me that I always think about with all the kids that we help is there's a trickle-down effect. So you help one kid, but now you've changed his life, his family's life when he gets married, and then it just continues down generations. So it's not just the one kid you're helping, it's that whole trickle-down effect that we won't ever see, but we're going to make the world a better place for sure.
Absolutely. You're breaking the cycle.
Yeah.
You know, and that's anybody who's experienced abuse at the hands of people in their family who are older than them and has had to deal with that and had to break the cycle on their own knows how hard it is and knows how easy it is to fall right back into the cycle that you were put in. You know, it can be very easy, and that's what we're aiming to do. You break the cycle. And that's all, y'all. Yeah, we'll see y'all in March, you know? And so I know a lot of people are asking, is there something else? Is there another raffle? And I would say, I hesitate to talk too much about what we're doing right now because I'm just that what we have done feels so amazing, but there's always more to do. And the more to do is harness. And that's so all the stuff that we're still going to be giving away bikes. We're still going to be giving away the Tour Glide that you guys have been seeing us working on. That, you know, a bike every 2 weeks was a lot. I don't think we're going to do one every 2 weeks anymore. Let me tell you guys, every 2 weeks for 7 months, which it wasn't quite every 2 weeks. We missed a week or two here and there. But we're going to be giving that away. So anybody who is enrolled in harness You will automatically be enrolled every single month, and then that's what we'll pull it from for the Tour Glide. And we'll pull that when I'm good and ready and the bike is done, which should be here in a week or two. But I'll give you guys plenty of time to know. But if you're enrolled in harness, you're automatically entered. So that's no, we have not pulled a name yet. But yeah, this is the Tour Glide is getting giveaway. We have a couple other plans, but one of the reasons that we may do just straight raffle creator raffles in the future, but Shay, David, Cindy, and Cammie and myself have sat down and kind of talked about how people want to donate. And so with the $25 raffle tickets, we could lower that, but with harness, it could be pennies, you know?
Yeah.
And so and I know this is, I don't know if it's ever bad, but I just hate excluding anybody. When I say every donation counts, I mean every donation counts. So with harness, your donation could be pennies a month, but that still matters. You're still doing it, and I just don't want anybody to be excluded. If they want to help, but they only have $2 or $3 to give, well, why should they be excluded from being a part of the stuff we do? And again, that's not to snub our nose at anybody who's donated a lot, but I don't like to exclude anybody just because they only have a little. And neither does anybody else standing here. I keep saying me, but neither does anybody else standing here. This is something that everybody truly believes in. And by doing it through harness, where someone can donate as little, it can donate cents or hundreds of dollars. It could be either one. It just makes it so anybody can be a part of it, and anybody can also receive the rewards that we're giving away, which is the raffle items, which will then just go through harness. I don't know. Am I explaining it correctly, David? I hate to misquote you.
No, harness is the easiest way to donate because it is just pennies at a time. You know, if you buy something for $1.89, then you're gonna it's gonna round up the 11 cents, and that'll go to Forgotten Angels. I find it easier to donate when it comes directly from my card as opposed to just going into my pocket when things can be tight. But when you're doing just a few cents at a time, it makes it a lot easier. And so that's one of the best ways to support the mission. And what Josh says, if you don't have it to give, we don't want anybody going into debt or using money to, they should be going to bills to support our mission. But just talking about the program, what we do, how we do it, why we do it, and your involvement means a lot to the people that mean something to you. So if you're passionate about what Forgotten Angels does, then speak with that same passion about harness and how that program can save more lives. And so, our goal remains the same, to have a Forgotten Angels in every state. And so by the end of this quarter, we hope to have 2 more states, California and Portland. I know it seems like a long ways from here, but the seed has to be planted in Florida, and then the people in California and in Portland or in Oregon, they'll water the seeds. And so we're not looking for this group to fund every Forgotten Angels, but the seeds that you guys help us plant are watered by other individuals that see the benefit of helping other people. And so we just continue plugging away, continue supporting our mission. And if you don't have the ability to donate and you don't have the ability to tell somebody, Cindy and I love the messages of support. It means everything to us. It's the fuel that keeps us going every day. It's not the money. Trust me, the money comes in and it goes out, and we do what we can to help the kids. But the fuel that we get is knowing that people appreciate the work that we do, the work that Josh and Shay and Cammie do. So those messages, keep them coming. I'm sitting here literally holding back tears looking at some of the messages that are coming through.
Same.
And it just means the world to me. I just can't thank you guys enough.
I, for one, am not holding back tears.
They wouldn't be able to see you if you were.
Yeah, I feel fine. I am dry-eyed.
Right there.
That sounds like a David problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if we have a moderator in the chat, if they could share the harness link, that would be appreciated.
There was someone that did. Yeah,
Did they share it?
I was just gonna
Yeah.
touch on that, but then someone took it right over.
My
So
man Mithrath.
yeah,
The KLR
more
winner.
of you that know,
Good
just
person.
if you guys can let everyone else know, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. It is. It's not going to be in this description because we set this up on my phone. But any video in the past 3 or 4 months in the description of that video, there's a link to harness.
Yeah, it'll explain it.
So it just isn't in this one because we just set this up on the phone. But any other video, there's a link to harness in there, and it's super easy. We got if whoever's a moderator. Shelby, are you in the chat? Yep. All right, yeah, just share.
I don't have it. I'm gonna share it as soon as I get it.
Okay. So Shelby will share that here in a minute, and like I said, that can be pennies a month, and that's just something we wanted to do, so that anybody, there wasn't the. $25 doesn't sound like a lot, and I say it like that sometimes, you know, because it doesn't sound like a lot. You're like, how can I make a difference at $25? But to a lot of people, $25 is a lot of money. So if somebody can help and they just want, all they can afford is pennies and cents, that I don't want that to be excluded, and I don't want them to feel like they can't be a part of something, that they can't be a part of changing the world. So that's why we're doing it like this. And then if you're enrolled in harness, you'll be in every single raffle ever. So that just is what it is, you know. You're in everything forever, you know. I think even if we do another just single, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Don't let me get ahead of myself here. I'm gonna start freaking, you know, writing checks I can't cash later. All right. Well, so yeah, we are giving away the tour glide. I don't know when. Like I said, I'm gonna finish. Me and Cammie and Shay were working on it the past couple days, so we're getting closer to finishing that up. We've got a couple other tricks up our sleeves and other cool stuff that we're looking at. Yep, Shelby just shared that harness. Thanks, Shelby. In there, so you guys can check it out there. Like I said, everybody who signed up for harness will be entered to win it. It'll probably be in the next week or two that we'll have it done, and it'll be ready. I want to take it on a ride. That's my whole thing. I'm gonna finish it up, and I want to take it on a ride somewhere because I put the work in, dude. I'm gonna take I had to take my share.
I watched him do it today.
But you know, after that we'll give it away, and someone will get a pretty awesome bike, and probably the most time I've ever spent restoring any bike that we've given away. So I'm pretty proud of it, and it feels pretty good to bring an old bike back and then have it support something like this and have somebody get something super freaking awesome. So, yeah, somebody's winning $250,000, and you can't buy a ticket for that. That's over. So, if you wanted in on that, you're a little too late. Sorry, guys. You I would say you got to be quick on it, but we did run it for 7 months. So, we want to do it here. The reason we were a little late is because
We're in the woods and there's no Wi-Fi.
yeah, there's no Wi-Fi here. We're at Forgotten Angels, which is not quite in the boondocks, but it's neighborhood. It's in on the outskirts of the boondocks. So Dave and Cindy actually have a pretty cool way that we're gonna pull this one. Normally we just do it on the computer, but we wanted to be a little more showy with this one.
Until you guys see
Yeah,
this
which I think
thing.
is pretty cool. Are we ready to do
It's
that, or we want to talk some
amazing.
more?
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I
let's
don't
do
know.
it.
I like ran here and I was like, I want to see it. I want to look at it.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
like handmade.
grab
It's
the
so
bottom and
awesome.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Huge thanks to the
I have to
llamas for letting us borrow
Yo,
it.
it's so awesome.
Yeah.
No,
I'm saying like reveal it on camera.
I don't know if you guys
Oh.
want to. We can.
No, you can just. I mean, it's up to you
Can
guys.
you see it?
Go ahead.
From over
Yeah.
there?
Go ahead.
Can we lift
we
it over
turn?
here? Or
Should we
do
turn
we want
this?
to turn it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It has
Can
to
I
stay
turn
there. Or?
this? Okay, bear with me,
Hold
guys.
on 1 second. Let me
Hold on,
make
I
sure
got
this
him.
thing's working properly.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Cool.
Tape it. Just don't
Wait
close.
till you see this
Baby,
thing. It's
do
so
it.
Only
it's
needs to be
so
tilted
cute.
once or twice.
All right, can I show?
Okay.
Guys, look
Yeah.
how cool. Look
That is
how
pretty cool.
this thing
We
is
got 'em all down?
that the llamas
Doesn't
let us
matter, it's random.
borrow.
Okay. So I'm gonna hand it to David.
Oh wait, twirl it a couple times for him.
Yeah.
So I just want to be able to see it.
Yeah, no one can see
It was pretty
Hold
cool.
on.
Yeah.
You guys gotta bring it more.
Yeah.
Look how awesome that thing is.
I don't make it a twirl again. I just wanted to see. All right.
I'm
Before any
obsessed.
fall out. Okay.
I'm obsessed with
It twirled, man. It twirled.
it. I
All right.
love.
This is no runners up. This is it, dude.
That's it.
Just pulling out 250,000. That feels crazy, dude. It feels crazy. But how much lead up can you have? You know, we've had 7 months of lead
I need
up.
a drum roll.
It's over, dude. It's over. You guys come over here. We can take
Well, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's either going to be Jesus or Jesus Martinez.
Jesus Martinez.
Just won $250,000.
There you go.
No big deal.
That's it.
I know. It was like, oh.
And the crowd goes
Nuts.
wild. So is he gonna?
He's got a phone. Yes. Call him up.
We're about to
Congratulations,
call you.
Jesus. That feels
Or
so
Jesus.
weird.
Or
It feels
Jesus.
so weird, man.
It could be Jesus.
Most cases
Yeah.
it just changed.
Hold on, do you want to make
somebody's
$5
life
bet?
so
Somebody's life just got
No.
changed.
Damn it!
In a complete
I think
way.
I think that it's
That's
Jesus.
wild.
I think so. I think so. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? I'm excited.
I mean,
There's no
you know,
network.
you've got no network.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Yeah, you got no network.
Oh
in
no
that
no
show.
no! I know. I put it on.
Airplane mode.
Yeah, before we started. My bad. I was like, what? There we go.
Okay.
I'll bring it closer to the phone.
Oh, I hope he's watching. I hope.
Well, I just am always just like, dude, thanks to everyone, dude. But yes, the Jesus one.
better freaking answer, dude.
You better answer, dude.
Come on. Yeah, don't show this number. What do we do? Leave a message or?
No.
Por favor, deje su mensaje.
Call him again.
It's Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
The suspense is killing me.
Text them,
Honestly,
text them.
like
Yeah, what's-
imagine answering the phone though. Like I'd be like, oh.
I know, we gotta do the live phone call.
He doesn't answer. Call him again. You know how like
That's what everyone in the
6
chat is going,
times?
sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
you know how when you have to call me 6
Yeah,
times?
maybe send him a
Por
text.
favor,
then.
Yeah.
deje
Oh,
su
he's got
mensaje
FaceTime.
para 9, 5, 4, 6,
Well, here, turn it off because they're about to hear it.
6.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to hear his number.
Okay.
So you can FaceTime him. Send him a text and then FaceTime.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so we're gonna try to get Jesus on the line, and yeah, it's
Jesus
somebody
on the
won. I'm sure a lot of people are leaving the chat right now, but let's
To
stick
be
around
fair,
and try
you
to
have
get a
call
hold of
me
them.
like
No,
at
no
least
one's left
5
the chat.
times before I
Yeah.
listen. Or sorry,
no one's
before I
left.
answer. Before I listen. I don't ever listen before I answer.
You send him a text.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
Well, here, let's send him a picture of all of us.
Or like
Hello
FaceTime him.
from
Yeah.
People usually answer
forgotten
in FaceTime.
angels. Please answer the
Yeah.
phone.
Watch, it's like some dude who like doesn't know about the YouTube or anything at all. He's just like, who the hell are these people? It's like someone told about the raffle that entered it and is just like has no idea.
So funny.
Keep talking to these people.
Okay.
FaceTime.
Anyway, yeah, we'll see if we can get them. It won't be the first time
That
that
someone
someone
didn't
hasn't
pick up.
answered. Yeah, it's
But
happened
guarantee
I feel like
before.
this
he'll call
happens
back.
most times.
Our friend who,
You gotta be persistent. Keep calling, keep
Alright.
calling.
yeah, is he texting back?
No.
Oh, okay.
I already got
Oh,
the
okay.
number.
Yeah, okay. If you so anyway, the
Sure, he might be
uh,
at work.
Yeah.
the lady who
there's-
won the
I mean,
the lowrider S.
oh yeah, she was at the
Oh my
bar.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, she was at the bar and she picked up and
Nice.
hung up because she thought it was a scam.
That's so funny.
Well, how many of them have not wanted to pick up because they thought it was a scam?
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
813 number, it usually comes up as Sun City Center,
Yeah.
which is Scam City.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So-
where all
You
the
never
scams
pick
come out
up.
of.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I
Yeah.
I don't
know
answer
how
my
they do some of the
phone.
things that they do with the phone now.
Usually comes up
because-
as a spam call.
Yeah.
Well, I've had it where they've.
David's phone comes up as a spam call.
Does it? Shelby said it comes up as a spam call when David
Yeah.
calls people.
We're gonna try to get his reaction
Yeah.
live.
Try David's phone.
Did you get that text sent to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the picture, so he's good to go.
He's,
All right.
he's
What
got
did it come up?
pictures
Oh,
and
okay.
text,
Yes, by
so-
FaceTime. So it would have
Yeah.
come up as an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is FaceTime.
Yeah, he just got his life changed. He doesn't even know it yet.
That's amazing, man.
That
You
part.
think-
Yeah,
think
he's
about
just-
that? Like
just
someone
sitting there
who's
driving
gonna
down the
have,
street.
Or like you said, he's
$250,000.
working because it's a Monday. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, just move on to the next winner. Like, could you imagine if
Oh.
if
Oh
that
my
was
God.
you? Imagine if you won and you were at work.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
That would be so horrible, dude. I think we had the what was the contingency? Is it a month or something?
It's 90 days.
90 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
So
but
actually,
still, like for 250
we'll have
grand.
to keep.
Wait, what was that thing that people used to do?
We're
Press
gonna
star
keep this
60
because if it's 90 days,
something.
we have to keep the numbers, don't we?
Hold on, please.
Yeah.
Hold
It has
on,
to keep it.
Shane.
He has to be
If
out
you
of there.
press like star 69 or
Then
star
it comes up as
67,
private.
Right, but at least it won't say spam.
Yeah.
No one answers a private call.
I don't. That's how the cops call you. It always comes up
How do
private.
you know that? Joshua.
I know.
First of all,
Anyway,
let's see. We're
so
about,
huge thanks to everyone. It always feels anticlimactic
I know.
when we pull a win and they don't
I
answer.
know.
But that sometimes they don't, man. We can't control that.
maybe they're
So-
scared.
Like
No,
I said,
probably
when we
just
call
doing
back,
something,
we'll make
yeah.
sure we let everyone
Yeah.
hear it.
So it's
Should we
still
call
like
from another
if
phone?
he what was it
No.
was on the other side of the
No.
country.
What's funny is sometimes my number comes up as Victor Mange, the person who owned the phone before.
What the?
Victor,
Yeah.
Victor was a womanizing scumbag who never paid his
Yeah.
bills. Because every time I get messages, I get them. It's like, oh, I know you know it's me, or
Oh, the person whose phone number it was
yes,
before
yes,
yours.
Victor Mange.
Yo.
Same thing when I go to AutoZone.
The
The-
person before me was Anthony Simone.
Anthony Simone.
Yeah,
I'm the only one who's ever owned Vine.
yeah, he tries to get
Oh, my
all
God.
kinds of stuff all the time. They text the shit.
Oh no, I got a text from someone and they were saying, okay, the deal is done. Like they're texting me.
First of all,
And I'm
nothing
like-
is done.
I'm like,
Sir,
And they
nothing.
kept going and I'm like, I didn't
Oh,
even want to
man.
say you have the wrong number because I'm like, I don't want them to come looking for me when
Lost
they
on the
think.
Lost on the Road says David's phone comes up as spam risk.
from Tampa.
Does it really? Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
But
It's
like
a
I said,
risk.
it was Victor Mange, and this guy, like I said, I've had girls that have sent me text messages. I know you know it's me.
They
and
said
something
that he's from Mexico and he bought his life.
bought his life.
That's who Victor was.
Oh,
That's their answer to that.
oh,
Oh, who
Victor
it
Mange.
is.
Yeah.
Victor Mange.
No, because like when I go to AutoZone, they wouldn't send. They wouldn't. At
You gotta get
first,
different phone number or something, man.
I can't change it because the last four
Okay.
digits is my mom's phone number. It's my mom's birthday. So yeah.
Can we try calling him on Cindy's phone?
I was gonna say, should we call from another phone number?
Well, the thing is,
Let
once
me
you
try.
call it from the one number and you've
I mean, they'll both be
I don't
put
care.
numbers.
everything.
Okay, but
Yeah.
to be fair, if someone called me from one number and called me from another one like 3 times in a row, I'd be like, who is this?
Eventually, you gotta answer.
Like,
right?
I'm gonna be like, yes,
Where's
this
the
is blah
slip?
blah blah.
I'll go
Here's the
call him
number.
from mine. Hold on.
No, we
Yeah.
can call right here. We got Shay's phone right here.
Yeah, let's do it from Chase. Then everyone can bother you forever.
You made it so tiny.
Right? Oh,
No,
Yeah.
don't say it out loud.
No,
I
no,
got it.
I just would love for him to answer.
Me too.
Right.
No, it's an American phone number. He's not in Mexico.
You know, I'm
No,
laughing
it's
about
not
we're
nice.
all like, I'm like shivering, and I feel so bad for
Wait,
the
let me
people
see.
that are like in Indiana and like Pennsylvania right now, and it's probably like snowing, and it's like 60 degrees. I'm like, ugh. Sorry guys.
I'm gonna try FaceTiming him. People usually answer that.
100%. Yeah. Because they're like, who would FaceTime me? Besides me. I would FaceTime people, but.
Oh no, it's not iPhone. Thought it was.
He's an Android user.
He is an Android user.
how do you know that?
It's
Because
like,
it's
I was
green
thinking
instead of blue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
It comes up as green instead of blue.
Hello from forgotten angels. Please come
So
to
when's
the other
the
side.
the other bike you think you want to do?
Oh, the tour glide?
You want to do like $1?
Beep beep beep.
We can make the decision later. Maybe if people want to do $1 tickets, you know?
I would do it.
Yeah.
Por favor, deje su
954, is that Miami?
I think that's a Florida area code.
It
Yeah,
is
Is it?
Florida.
954
Yeah.
is
Is it?
like.
It is
Yeah.
Florida.
954 is
Oh, yeah, I know these
Miami.
numbers.
954.
It says Fort Lauderdale.
Like how?
Fort
Ooh, it's
Lauderdale.
Fort
It comes up as
Lauderdale?
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, that's like.
So it's our
Hollywood
times. I
area.
thought if he was on the other coast, like it might have been like it's still
time
working
thing.
hours over
Yeah.
there.
They
Yeah.
did say green at the phone is dead too.
No, because it's ringing. So
Yeah, it wouldn't
Could
be
you
ringing if it
FaceTime?
was
were
Okay,
dead.
we
this is my
FaceTiming-
last time I'm
were
gonna
we
try and call
FaceTiming
him.
earlier or no?
You turn on speaker.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Pick up your phone.
Pick up the phone.
Jesus, pick up your phone. Do
Por favor, deje su
Ah, come on, man.
it. Well,
Ah, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
that's all right.
He's my big brother.
It's all right. We'll continue calling him. He has a 90-day grace period. So
True.
maybe 90 days, someone else.
Oh my
Someone
God.
else will be like,
That
I've
would be
totally
terrible.
forgotten about it. And be like,
but what
by
if,
the
what if
way-
he calls on the 92nd day or the 90?
Oh God, don't tell me that, dude. I don't want to think about that kind of stuff. I don't want to even
my
think
I,
about
gosh.
that call, dude.
I'll be honest with you. I
Of
think
course,
it's-
David would be
we
like, what if he
get a-
calls on the
I think we get
91st
a
day in
private
3 hours
investigator
and
to track him
67
down.
minutes?
Honestly, I would
67
track him
minutes,
down.
67
Yeah,
seconds.
we have to
No.
figure out something.
Something,
Well, you have
yeah.
his
67
we have his
nothing.
address, dude.
Yeah.
I would drive. It's Fort Lauderdale. I'll drive down there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
You guys are
Thank
amazing.
you.
Happy New Year. We love you guys.
We'll see
Can't
you
wait
in
to see you in
March.
March. Everybody's got to come down. It's going to be an amazing camp out.
Come to me. and
March
come
17th,
to
St.
us.
Patrick's Day weekend.
Party.
We're going to be hanging out. Stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for the next video, which will be out Wednesday, and that'll be more Tour Glide stuff.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.
Thanks for everything. You guys rock.
How do you end the video?
I don't know.
Bye bye.